Did you ever wonder why you couldn't solve any problem? Or why you're stuck at a certain problem and don't know what to do? A mental model is what you need. Here I'm going to explain you a simple mental model to solve any problem in 5 steps. So let's get started. Step 1. Write down the problem. Often the first part is very hard to many people because half the time it's not even a problem. You assume that it's a problem. Assuming that it's a problem is a different thing, and it being a problem is a completely different thing. So make sure that you can concretely write the problem. For example, you can write that I am fat. I need to get thinner. Why? I need to get thinner because it's going to affect my health. So I need to get thinner. So write down the problem. The problem is you being fat. Write it down on a solid piece of paper. There you go. It's as simple as that. Write down the problem on a piece of paper. What is step 2 now? Step 2 is list what you know and don't. Taking the same example, you are fat. What do you know and what you don't? You know what not to eat. You know what you should do or what you should not. Now, going into the specifics of those, assuming you are fat, maybe you need to know what diet to make. You need to know what not to eat. You need to know how to exercise. You need to know how to change your habits. Now, all of these can be done in multiple ways. You can sit down, you can go get yourself a personal trainer, you can start running every day. There are a lot of resources on YouTube, Instagram, etc. etc. Or even further, you can use ChatGPT as your personal assistant and create a Notion template, etc. There are multiple ways. So once you sit down, you can mark what is there and what is not there. Maybe click a picture of it, put it to any of the AIs you want, and then it will create a custom tailored template for you. Until unless you don't have any medical issues, you can do that. So once you do this, you get a clear view. In 2 steps, you've already solved what 90% of the people can't solve properly. You have defined the problem and you have made a solution for it. You're almost there. Now what is 3? 3 is removing assumptions slash uneven beliefs. What does that mean? Stop believing things which you don't have answers for. Someone else has told you, some random person has told you, some random article on the internet is telling you, it doesn't make sense. If it makes sense to you, it should be backed with reason. It should be backed with common sense. It should make sense. There should be proof. So make sure that whatever you are believing has proper proof. Let it be as simple as being fat. Make sure why should I eat this substance so that it is helping me in which way. So make sure to think about that. Don't just blindly follow what anyone tells you. Ask the question. The world is always for the people who ask questions, not for someone else. And now, after this, rebuild from zero. This is a good and a very important point. What does rebuild from zero mean? You have understood your problem, you know what to do, you know why to do it. All you have to do now is remove all the distractions you have. So, any problem, once you hit zero, that is when you can start building. You need to hit zero. Without hitting zero, it's not possible to build anything. So, it's going to be hard, it's not going to be easy, it's going to be hard. So, you need to hit zero, you need to remove everything you can and start building from there. And one good thing you need to also keep in mind that make a rational yet meaningful decision. Do not make decisions on a whim. Make sure you own up to yourself. Make sure you keep your word. And once you do that and do all of these steps, you're golden. Any problem can be solved in these 5 steps. Any. I mean, you need to make sure you can define your problem in a precise way. But at the end of the day, you can solve any problem using your brain. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please do let me know in the comments how this helped you and how this mental model helped you solve a problem.